Hello and welcome to episode number 83 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic here at HanniballNOR's channel. So last episode we did what? Well, that is a very good question. I think we're kind of running out of money. I think that is... Oh, I see an issue right off the bat here. What is your problem? Good question. I think there is an issue with the signals. I also have a cat that is trying to roll over the keyboard. It's always fun. But I'm kind of been thinking, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and that is, should we add in a, what is it called? You know, where you put orphanage. There we go. Brain suddenly managed to catch up. Yeah, an orphanage. I kind of am tempted to do that. I mean, it's only 15 workers. And we could have 60 people here. The problem is we kind of don't have anywhere nice to place it. I mean, we could have it here. I think kind of that is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna be, let's see here, how far are we away from? 150. Okay, can we get a bigger one? That's 200. Okay, so we're gonna need to see how much heat this is producing. It says... Is it true? That can't be true. So 80... 84, 86. Yeah, we could theoretically get an orphanage in here. And if we're lucky, we can also manage to get close enough to deliver garbage. I'm in the wrong category, am I? Yep. So... yeah, I mean, if we have it here, you should have everything except for water? Okay, if we place you like that in here, then we should... Oh, come on. Well, if we place you in here... Are we not gonna get... Okay, where is waterline? The line seems to be on this side. Huh. Alright. Okay, so we have water here. Now, if we are very lucky, we might be able to get... That is what we're gonna do. So you are 86 meters away. So that is what? That is 4.5. We should still be over. Yeah, we should still be over or around 80 in the heating aspect here. So let's say we did something like that. And have you come down here, and we could just connect you up here, which means... We did another path here. Is that not gonna work for us? could be that we need to add in another garbage facility. So let's do something like that. Now, if we're gonna be dealing with all the little kids, we're probably gonna be... By the way, how many delivery spots is it here? This one. This one. It is 3. The problem with these... Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay. Let's also make sure that we have... Street lamps are the wrong path. Wrong side. Are they? Yes, they are. So let's do something like that. And then that. That's gonna be weird, isn't it? What if we instead do that and that? Can we turn that one off? Like so, because then this is kind of on the same side, right? We would like to get you up there, and we would like to get you be like that. And then we'll have to also... Yeah. Probably would have liked to have had like a garbage bin out here, maybe. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna be building you. We're gonna be building you. We're gonna be building you. And we're gonna be removing that guy for now. But if that actually had the new footpath accesses here, we should have been fine. For some reason, it doesn't... It doesn't quite show, does it? No, it does not. Alright, so... Well, while we are up here, let's also... get the... street lamps in here. Like so. Then we would like to wait this and that. Yeah, I do think we actually gonna need to add in a little trash thing here. Or our little companions. See, how far is that? Should have made room for... Oh, wait. I saw... Yeah, perfect. You go up to here, and then into here, and then you go from here into here. And then we probably also would like to have a couple of monuments in here, just dedicated for these guys. Because, you know, they're not going to be happy campers, the orphanage. Yeah, that's right. They have added in some new footpaths to these. We place you here and not bring a... They've done something with the bricks. Maybe. I feel like they also need a little lemon out here. It's a little bit frustrating having all the new footpaths here. It's not frustrating, it's actually good, but I'm not quite used to it. That would have been nice if we could have a little bit closer. There we go. Lennon's little orphanarium, or whatever we like to call it. Oh yeah, that's right. We have some trains waiting, and we also need to send some money somewhere. Let's do that first. How are you doing here? 1 million. We're just gonna have to take it. How are we doing here? I'll just send you on your way. You're doing fine, but you're probably going to be locked up. Yeah, let's speed up. No, you're doing fine, okay? Yeah, we should be fine here. Another thing we should have done here, we should have added in some street lamps. I think we'll do that. They're gonna go on that side. And you're gonna go on that side. Maybe look a little bit weird, but okay. And get you down here. And we'll plant some trees and whatnot around here, so the kids have somewhere to play. Another thing I would like to do, and that is to sell off some of our old vehicles. Yeah. I think we have done that before. Just do that. And merge those. One construction. Cheat road. Alright, so we have a little bit of work ahead of us here. Now let's have a look. We do have quite a few vehicles that we can just flat out buy. Sell. So we're going to be borrowing you. You're going to go... We have quite a lot of these. We're going to load you. And then just drop them off here. And then you can start. and then we'll just follow this truck a little bit, just to, you know, just to follow it around a little bit. We should also head over to the other town, but first we're gonna be. So we'll have two of these left, and then we should be fine. Okay. So let's also do a couple of these. So we'll remove the prison transport. Yeah, we're going to be loading up those. And we probably could make sure we only have like 2 left here. Construction complete. What is that? Oh! Oh, nice. Okay. Forgot all about that. And then we need to get... you're probably just heading back to get some... We'll just wait until people move in here in Iorski. Shop is out of goods. That shouldn't be happening. Okay. But it is. But it is. Oh, there we go. We manually got some people moving in here. So we'll have you walking down here. And if there's nothing to do there, we can do that. And go. I think we're following the wrong car. It's you, right? Yeah, it's you. So we still have... Which one is absolutely disappearing? How much are we? 900. We'll send you away. We'll wait until we have 2 more here. Yeah, money's going away quite rapidly, especially since we are also building stuff. So now we'll go here, remove the waste truck here, and we'll do the same here. We'll wait until we have 2 left here, and then we should be fine for a little bit. This is not going to be something that we're going to be making tons and tons and tons of money of, because they, you know, the Soviets, they are building their own vehicles. So they're not paying us a lot to build those vehicles. And then these we could do. Yep. Alright, it's going to get some fuel. We're gonna have to send the train off again already. Well, it is 1 million, so we'll take that. And how are we looking here? I kind of feel like this is pretty decent. We should soon be able to sell an entire shipment of trains here for 3 million. So you're gonna go down here, and then you're gonna go here, drop off all of those, then you're gonna go down and do the thing. And of course, again, we need to have you up. Is there anything else we need to worry about here? Building on fire, new vehicle, new boxcars. You've been waiting for too long. Is that something? No. Okay, so you're going somewhere, and you are going back home. How did that happen? Oh, I see how that happened. I need to remove you and you. Do we have any more signals out here? No. I see what we need here. Hmm. No, this needs to be just a regular, right? Like so. So why are you stopping here? Okay, so now they should still be able to go on this line up here, okay? Let's just make sure we don't do all of them. I think we are... It's you, right? Yep. So we're gonna be telling you now to go down here. We'll remove the sewage one and we'll get rid of some concrete vehicles. So we'll wait until we have at least 2 left there. Now the money is gonna be here. That's where all the good money is gonna be. It's just to get rid of some of the vehicles. It's a little bit of manual, you know, fixing. Right. How much do we get for each of these? 70,000. How much do we have here now? Another 1,000,000. Yep, we'll send you away. And how many locomotives do we have? Only 3. Okay, and then next we're gonna do this. This is going to be the moneymaker. Remember, this cost what? 70,000? Oh, prepare to be amazed. This is 290,000. Okay. And then we'll just continue down the line here. Unload. Storage paver. Yeah. Seems to be right. These can take 2 at a time. Okay. And then after that, we're gonna be doing that. Remove you. We'll do one more round and then we'll park this vehicle back where it should be. Here we go. And you were supposed to be here. And then you. We now have 2.1 million. So we'll send that. Because we are low on money. Always low on money. Speaking of being low on money, how are things progressing here? Are we done with all the good stuff here? Yeah, so now we should be able to start building the thing here. We'll set that up as a high priority, notify us when it's done. You should be able to get workers from here. There should be plenty enough workers here. We also would like to see how many workers we have here. Not that many, actually. But I do think we have enough to kind of send you off. We're going to have to do a little bit of manual stuff here. Also, how many workers do we have here now? 70. We are almost done building our first boat. 25. I don't think we're going to see it today. Some new helicopters. Or was it old helicopters maybe? So, this is going to help. This is going to help us speed up people. So basically, if this guy here dies and he has like 2 children, they will kind of go with him. It's kind of awkward, but if he dies and he has 2 children, they will be put in here. We are though gonna need food and clothing, and I wonder. And also meat. We'll move you over here. It's a meat wagon. And we kind of need... We desperately need more. This is definitely not right. But it's a quick fix, though. I'm also curious, did we... Are we selling... No, not yet. Not yet. I feel like happiness is fairly low. So how do we want this to be? We are a medium distribution center. What are we picking up here? We're picking up... Are we loading? Yes, we are loading. Where's from here? And I feel like we could also, you know, give a little bit of remove some of the cheat roads here. We could place down a little play thing here, a little kindergarten thing here. We do this. But if we... No, you see, it's up this corner here that it's not big enough. So let's get a smaller one here. Now that could be just a gravel thing. Right. Alright, so how many people do we have living here? We really need to get more people in here. Speaking of having people living here, are we ready for another? Yes. Everybody, go and do that, please. Thank you. I'm also a little bit worried about this. How is this trend looking? It's looking very good. We actually had a little bit of an issue with education here, but Seems like we are fixing that. Yeah, I think we are in the process of kind of renewing quite... Wait. Why is this here? Okay, can I borrow you for a second? Load up. Excavator. Is it used? Excavators. And bulldozers. I don't know which one it will pick up. Then we're gonna go back here. We're not wanting to go down here. Okay, can I just tell you to go here then? Okay. Well, if you don't want to do that, then we're just gonna scrap you again. Yeah, I think maybe that was a used vehicle. Not quite sure how we can see that inside the scrap heap, but okay. How are we doing for vehicles here? We should be having a little bit of money here now. About 1 million, we'll take that. $608 people. See if we actually grow our population or lose a little bit of our population here. Let's move the grid. I have a better idea. Let's go in here and do this so I can see how many free... We have room for quite a few people, right? And if we look over here as well, we have room for very many people. Thousands upon thousands of people. So how are we doing here? 80... Oh, missing bricks. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. There we go. We're gonna need you. You're gonna go up here. You're gonna be loading meat. And you're gonna go down here and offload meat and wait until you're done. And we'll rename this. To meet for Grosky Orphanage. There we go. And then we'll have you guys also go down here and fill up food and clothing, preferably to 100%. And we're also gonna need some workers here, and we'll take workers from here, go down here. Yeah, that seems about right. we already have one little child. Couldn't we also minus crime? That's good. But then again, they don't have any food or clothing here, so they're just laying naked on the floor, eating dust and mold. Welcome to Hannibal's Orphanarium. It's great. There you go, clothing and meat. We should be able to... I think it's too low. The temperature. Do we not have enough capacity here? Kinda do, but yeah, this is going to be some unhappy children. Well, I know what we'll do. We'll just say, if you behave and you grow up to be a productive society... Why is the baby so big compared to... oh, ginormous babies here. But yeah, if you grow up and become a productive member of society, you know what? You can live in a warm-ish house and continue being a productive member of society. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Now, another thing I've been thinking of, and that is to have maybe a radio station? I was kind of thinking, we have this area here, and I don't remember how big a small radio station is. Oh, it's not. I mean, it would have fitted in here if we just shrunk it just a little bit. Like, the TV station is not very... We could definitely fit that in here. How many workers does it take? Not very many either. Okay, let's see. Is there anything? Yes, there is something underneath here. I just want to remove some snow, so we can have a little look at the grid here. And is this going to be an expensive building? 77 tons of steel. Yes, it is going to be an expensive building. And my idea was to do something like that. Okay. We'll rethink this. How about something... It's gonna be tricky to find a good way of... Oh, it's the footpath. Yeah. Hard to see. We'll do that. We'll do that. So maybe we'll... able to do something like that, and then have you... Okay, you don't want to do that. So we're gonna have to play it by eye. So is this gonna be... It's gonna be straight enough, right? And if we did something like that, and I don't like how that turned out. Is there any nodes here? I think we'll just have that one here. We should be able to walk to basically everything here, right? So we should be able to get stuff in here. Heat, you're gonna get heat directly from the source, I would imagine, which is 200, so that is 90 minus 6. That should be doable. I think we'll wait a little bit before we build you. And we'll... I think we'll upgrade these quick pumps here. So that means we should be able to get... Hopefully, let's see here. How many people does have a TV? TV? 5,000 people have TV. Okay, so that's good. So, yeah, we are kind of cramming things in here. I'm not like a super fan of that. But since we are kind of cramming things all over the place, should we see if we can squeeze in a building behind here as well? Like one of the long flat ones? Thinking about like one of these? That is the one we have used kind of around the clock, right? Is that possible? That is definitely possible. So let's do that. Again, don't build you. 10 meters that way. Oh crap, but we don't have... We do that. And do that. How far is that? Yeah, I don't like playing the let's cram it in kind of game, but I kind of feel like we have to. How about... No. That would have worked if we played our cards correctly, but I don't think we'll do that. That gonna be a situation. do that and have you coming in here. No, I don't think so. I think it needs its own little garbage facility. Now we do have... No, I think we'll not do that yet. We'll think about it. Actually, we could squeeze it all the way in here, couldn't we? We remove that bit here. And a little bit of that, and then have you coming up here. And then we could add you here, couldn't we? If I do that... it's gonna be very awkward. Probably. I don't like it. Yeah, I really don't like this. Gonna need to be the other way around. If I do that, have you go 9 out that way, 9 out that way, straight down, 7 meters that way, 7 meters out that way. We'll do that one, that one, that one, and that one. Sure. We're not gonna build this. Where is the closest garbage can here? I don't know. One thing I feel like we should do is... something like that, maybe. Just because this... I like the... I like the little way it looks back here. This building. So if we go like that, and we get you as close as humanly possible here. Like so. Nah, I think we'll just have this be like a could we potentially have done be something. Something like that. And then have this be like a little park area. Yeah, we could potentially have done that. Then we'll put in a little fence. Kind of like we did here. Are we not doing that? Maybe not. I mean, maybe we don't need to have more than the fence here, right? And then we could instead have this just be an asphalt road coming in here. And have a couple of trees kind of following this area here. Maybe that would be better. We are though gonna need to have a way to get in here and do the work. You don't need to be active. You don't need to be active, but we are gonna need to activate you. And we are gonna need to have a little fence piece coming in here. I think maybe this could be very nice if we can manage to get you to connect up here somehow. Why doesn't he want to do that? Okay. Now we're gonna have to build. Not you. Not you. Not you. And not you. But we are gonna build you. I'll set that up to high priority. And up to high priority. Complicated business, folks. Yeah, that's right. You're not gonna get through here yet. Okay, lots of tiny little things, except for money. Money is also starting to become very tiny. How much do we have here? 1.7? Yeah, you just go. Hurry up, please. And let's also check on the orphanage here in the greens. Got some anti-religious propaganda in there. maybe some more the Soviet propaganda. That doesn't do much for us. Did we ever get the money from the train that we sent? Because we are really low on the money. That one is done. And yeah, I think we'll just send you away. Oh, there comes a million. Alright, so how are things looking here? 43%. Okie dokie. Now, did we have any sort of... Can we paint this? And I would like to have it look kind of like a little bit of a government building of sorts. It's brown or red, maybe. But yeah, let's make sure that our youth doesn't turn to Jesus. So that would have been silly. Yeah. Yeah, so we are all done here. And I also do think, actually, that we are kinda done for today. So I wonder if we should, of course, use this brand new building as our thumbnail for today. Yeah, let's have that as a thumbnail. Yeah, that should be fine. So yeah, with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly smash that like button? There should be a comment section, a subscribe button, all the good stuff you can find underneath the video. And all interactions, they go far, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care, and keep smiling!